Sheffield Wednesday, please step up to the championship, please. Hello, everyone. How are we all doing tonight?
Still got the microphone on. How are you all doing? Wow. How this Duncan? Ryan? Be nice. Yeah, your team. Referee gave some difficult decision, but also remember, there's something called humility. Learn it. I said in the review and I said in the game, I thought you were the better team, to be fair. The victory parade is tomorrow in Sheffield, mate, around 5:30 from Devonshire Green, then getting to City Hall at 6 p.m. Get the likes up, people. It's very, very interesting. I ain't got time to go through all the comments here. Everyone's here nice and early. Lovely. How are we all doing? How do we feel? Pretty good championship lineup next season. I can see that. You just pissed off your club, couldn't afford to buy one. Oh dear. Evening, fellow championship fans. Best thing, no more pizza cup. Yes, definitely. Definitely. No more pizza cup. Who would you bring in ideally? Barry, get the likes up. Yeah, DM said a couple of weeks back he knew what he wanted in the transfer window. Yeah, it's already done. Cheers, Louis. Much appreciated. I called it right. Wind after goal, winning goal after puncture. He wouldn't do anything. Terry, you 100% called it. I did not think he was having a good game, to be honest with you. And he even said after the game, he thought he was about to get hooked, which is interesting. Yo, Dannington, how you doing? 2 Sheffield promotions, yep. Plenty on the market very soon. Striker, young, youthful guy, yep. I'm still cream cracker. I think a lot of people are who went. I know a lot of people think. Bar also agreed with no penalty. Must agree with the red as well because it wasn't. The foul for the sending off was reviewed by VAR. It was reviewed by VAR, and VAR said it was thingy. At the end of the day, there's not a lot we can do about it. Barnsley were the better team yesterday, for sure. No claim for what I was seeing. We deserved it, didn't we? Yep. Had Barnsley easy top 2. If they can keep Michael Duff, they've got top 2. Easily. If not winning that league. It'll be them and Derby, I think, top 2 next season. The issue with Barnsley right now is you got the likes of Huddersfield looking at him, and Huddersfield need a manager. And the problem is with Michael Duff, his stock is quite high right now. Evening, Mike. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. 32 people watching, 21 likes. How are we all doing? But how do we all feel after yesterday? I haven't lost my voice as much as I did last time, thankfully. I'm just checking for the comments here. They're going really fast. Barnsley, let's have Barnsley top 2. Yeah, review did get for Jerry Yates, Blackpool, maybe, could shout. Apparently, we do want McGuinness back at Wednesday, according to reports this morning. Which I'd take 100%. He's a cracking player. Still haven't settled in. Really busy yesterday, so cracked on straight away after the match. Can't believe it. Man, 4-0 down to bring it back and then win the whole thing. Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? If Barnsley can keep the Dingles, I reckon they'll do well next season. If they can keep Michael Duff, I think they've got a massive chance. Duff is off to Burnley. Really? What, though? Because Burnley, Vincent Company just signed a new 4-year deal, which is interesting. Apparently, we're going to try and get me. I've seen that. Of course, they did. It was dangerous foul play. 8-1 for next season. Interesting. Ryan, you should get some really good players, and you've got some good players now, but you can build on that. That'll be good. Some of the Barnsley defense. That keeper, Harry Itis, who's on loan from Luton, was absolutely superb. Take a drink. He was absolutely amazing. He pulled off some incredible saves to keep you in it. People sat around us were saying Windass and Smith were pants. Ironically, the two people who set it up, I know in the game and the review I said it was Johnson, but I was all over the place emotionally wise, so yeah. Can you turn the volume down? My head still hurts. Yeah, I can understand that, Nat. I love McGuinness, but he'll probably be... I don't know, actually, Sheffield Wednesday fan 101. Cardiff kind of need the money. They ain't great financially at the moment. At the minute, I think Burnley are trying to buy Cardiff City's owner's team in Belgium. So I'd be interested. We might have a chance around. Still absolutely hammered and sound like a 10-year-old kid when trying to talk. Hey, Macaulay, how you doing, mate? Some of your stuff on Instagram were quality. Odds is 8-1, not bad. Well, please, when Tadic went off, he worried me. Norwood, that's the thing. Norwood worried me more than Tadic, really, to me. Wigan, Reading, and Blackpool in League One, so Barnsley and Derby not nailed on, I reckon. Wigan got a -8 point drop because they're starting at the bottom anyway, Wigan, because they got point deduction. Reading are going to be on a massive rebuild. Blackpool's the one I think worried there, to be fair. I don't know if Barnsley manager was having a dig at Sheffield Wednesday in the post-matching, saying that his players weren't cramping up as we were, better team. VAR was against them. We were cramping up, but Barry Bannon said something interesting in his interview at the end. He was like saying he doesn't handle that heat well. So it's interesting. How many minutes were we in the lead during the entire playoff process? Yeah, about 2 minutes. About that. That's about it. That was it. Hey up, Bob 123. How you doing, mate? My work predictions of Man City, Burnley, Wednesday, Northampton, Wrexham came off good. Damn, that's a good prediction. Well done. I hope there's some money in that for you, Lewis. Don't think Derby will spend much. Reading a mess. Wigan are already on -8. Exactly. I think Blackpool are the ones that'll actually do well. And because he's already got them out of there as well. Get McGuinness, give Flint 1 year contract, buy Jane, get a couple of midfielder and striker. All good, mate. Hope you're a good brother. I'm very good. Want a red card, but also wasn't a pen in my opinion. Wednesday says it was 96 points alone. Happy for Downmore. Congratulations. Cheers, Mark. Happy to be joining you. Been one hell of a season. And I think the 3 teams that went up gave each other good as it got all through the season, all the way through. And I think it's been such a good advert for League One football this season. My Northampton Wednesday both went up, so great team for me. Brilliant. Barnsley keeper with world class. Oh, Barnsley keeper should have got man of the match. 100%. I don't know how Josh Windass got that. The 41 people watching, 22 likes. Get those likes up, please. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. It helps a lot. If you want to contribute to the channel, well, there are super chats. And if you want to become a member, there are lots of perk going in the summer. I am doing a lot of things for members in the summer. Great, Jim. I think really will be good for Luton in the Prem. I can see that. Barnsley keeper really top notch. Really. Howdy, mate. I'll send you the stuff I took when she sent it out to me. Brilliant, mate. I much appreciate that, mate. I'll love to see it. Dawson weren't too bad either. Yeah, he did well actually, Dawson. Dawson is on back-to-back promotions now as well, because he got out of League 2 with Exeter, and now he got out of the League 1 with Wednesday. You could say he's a specialist at exiting leagues. Some huge clubs in the Championship. It's a good jump in the Championship, though. It's a really good jump in the Championship. I don't think it's as strong a Championship as people think. Kind of thing. See you next season, Paul. It'll be good. It'll be good to collab as well. And I hope you're well, mate. I'm going to take Switch 2. Nice. Missed the goal coming back from the lab. Just my luck. Oh, unlucky, mate. Hi, Ant. Delighted to be playing you again. Imagine if we could get a fourth Vardy if you want to come back. That would be... The Vardy thing is one of the one where I would want it as a sentimental thing, but as a financial thing, it doesn't make sense. Like, at all. It makes no sense at all to go after him. Unless he took one hell of a wage cut, and I don't think he's going to. Wonder what Cardiff fee will be. 1 year deal left on his lease. I'd say about 3 million, maybe 4. Vardy, 37, not sure if it's what we need right now. Exactly. Gregory, man and Matt for you. Fair enough, Jez. Was it, was it interviewed by Barnsley lads after the match? That is meant also Dawson with back-to-back. Yep. It's insane, isn't it? He's already not He's also not the Vardy of a few years ago, 3 goals all season. Yeah, he dropped off, but I also think the court case his missus had didn't help him as a player. I think it really affected him a lot. If that makes sense. My Just Life side really out of focus for once. I'll sort that. Let's have a look. Guy Thorpe mentioned that Sheffield went at the highest average play in League One if they are progressing. Darren Moore's already said, Michael, that he wants to reduce that anyway. I think when this retain list comes out, I really think you're going to see some brutal players getting cut. I really do think there's going to be some absolutely brutal people being really ruthless who we cut and don't get contract for and just say thank you because we want to bring that aid down. I can see it, but I can see him being very busy. It's interesting with Chansiri because Chansiri has said he's ready to go again in the Championship. He's going to give it all he got, which Jim just said, Fend again too. He'll be wary about it, but I think there's a possibility of him doing it in a proper way this time. He said he wants to get us back to the next level. The statement he put out was very classy. Yeah, Patterson. I think Patterson should have a new deal. He gives us something that we don't have. Personally, Patterson is that player who can fit in a lot of different positions. You look when Patterson was out and how much we missed him, kind of thing, Jim. Barry even, sorry. Look at how much we missed Patterson. It took a while. Anyway, have a good season. We'll see you at Home Park. We will, Terry. Have a good one, mate. Have a good pre-season. Relax up. Barnley FC, Blackpool FC promoting next season. Do we need any player for one season, DJ? Why would we give him a swan song? Southampton, I think, will struggle. Yeah, but I think they got 100 million. Vardy could mess with the changing, like, 40 area. I eat my word, mate, and say, well done, Darren and the boys. Fair enough, Glenn. Fair enough, mate. Yeah, I've got that. Hi, Terry. Really glad to be playing the Janders again next season. Same. What about Patterson? Just read that. Windass was named Guy for man of the match. Really showed he had gone to Barnsley keeper due to the incredible day. Yeah, I thought it should have gone to the Barnsley keeper. I think that's a sign of a game that was really it was a sign of one of those games where if a keeper gets the man of the match, you know how much you press them. In the second half, the actual second half of the game, they had that shot that hit the bar. They had so many shots. We were just hanging on. It's like we were actually playing for extra time. So we go through the motions a little bit. I know that sounds daft because you would have wanted to get, hey up, mate. Kind of thing. Patterson is back next year, but be interested to see who else makes the cut. Yep. Let's not go mad. I don't think we will. I think Darren Moore will be able to get some canny signings in without spending a lot of money. And if he does need to spend, he knows he got it if he needs to spend. I think there's going to be a situation where if he knows he needs to spend, he'll spend it, but he'll spend it wisely. I think there was a very clever thing about... I think there's a very clever thing about how maybe Darren Moore been promised funds from January to be in the budget for the Championship. We did say that on the Talking Wednesday podcast. Maybe that's something that's happened. Only thing is that gives me hope is that we'll get about 150 million worth of player sales to rebuild. Plus whatever you get on parachute payments as well, mate. So that's decent. Youngster for me mainly need a team that can stay for the season. Yep. You mentioned that being promoted to Championship worth 8 million, yet Leeds and Southampton, Leicester, Leeds and Southampton are going to get about 100 million due to parachute payments overseas. Yeah, very much so. We need to properly start getting things sorted. Really start getting things sorted in it. We need to be honest with who is up for the job of the house, in my opinion, next season. I saw something on Facebook saying we had the most bipolar side this season. Interesting. Wilkes got injured, Lewis. He came back and then got injured and had surgery, but he's also had some issues off the field, family-wise. Hopefully, that's all sorted now, and we get him in a better mindset. Interesting one for you here. Was that the swan song for Stockdale? Was that Stockdale's last ever football game? Kind of thing this season. The way that he was in the middle of the pitch made it think that I think it was. I really do think it was actually. May have been his last appearance for the club. He looked like he was just soaking it in like a player who was thinking, my time's done. And if that's the case, get him on as a coach. Get him in behind the thing. I really do. 74,000 is the biggest crowd of 30 player. Probably is, actually. We can over-celebrate now. Got 24, definitely. Do you think Darren Moore is the right man to take the team forward in Championship? I believe he is. I believe he is. You've got to give him a chance. He's earned that, at least. I believe he is. He's got 96 points. I don't think his style of football will change as such, but I think the players that he get in will be completely different. I think the people who will come into that... The thing is, the players we were after when we were in League One, and they didn't come near us because we were in League One. But if you said Sheffield went in Championship, there's going to be a lot of people who come in who are going to watch that final and know what this club is all about, and know what the fans is all about, and know what they're going to have to go with. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what we do there. Backinson and Brown are not for me. I can see them probably getting sold. I think it probably was his last. Yeah, it looked it, didn't it? Who are your top transfer target? For me, McGuinness and mobile striker. At the minute, Bob 123, I'm not even there thinking of it, to be honest with you. I'm not even there thinking of it because the game's barely not finished in my head if you think about it. My take to survive in champ we need. I think we can. Down will want Docky the thing. Yep. What do you think about Flint? Maybe Flint on a year contract, but the only problem with Flint is I think he's a little bit too slow for the Championship at times. He's too static. What showed us in that game was how good Iorfa is. Now, through most of the season, I've been up and down on Iorfa. I still think Iorfa maybe deserves another 2-year contract, maybe. But we need to get Death in. Flint is a no for me. Great for his help, but we can get better. Milner going to Brighton. He's too old. He's a great player, but way too old if we're looking for it. Unless DM has a coaching role in mind, I think Dale is toast along with Gregors, Hunt, Flint, Backinson. No room for statement. Hunt, Flint, Backinson. Yeah, Dale probably going to retire. Gregors, I don't know. When Gregors had that thing when he was like speaking to Dom Howson, he looked at Joe Cran and went, one more year. He kind of gave a wry smile that kind of said, yeah, I know I'm probably not getting one, if that makes sense. Let's have a look. Where do you think Alfie May will go? Alfie May will probably go to Wrexham, I think. Or someone like a Barnsley. Up top, I think he didn't want Flint, and Derby turning down Tad Slow in our opinion. Yeah, I think he doesn't help himself. He's getting on in age. It's a shame, really. The 55 people watching, 31 likes. Get those likes up, people. If you want to contribute into the channel in a financial way, super chats are on. It will be much appreciated. Everything goes back into the channel, and if it don't go back into the channel, it's going to go back into my bank account to go straight into the baby fund and anything for my other little girl. Kind of thing. Let's have a look. With Newcastle win, Peter will come back and Flint. We've never had much good cover. We haven't. The player I want to talk about, now you said Newcastle, I'd like to get Elliot Anderson from Newcastle. Especially if they're going to be going for a different caliber player. I'd like to see if we can chance our armour at getting Elliot Anderson. I think he will be a cracking player for League One. He's young, he's mobile, he's got speed, which we lack. I don't know if people know. Yeah, baby fund, exactly. It'll be baby fund. Aaron Collins is good. Clark Harris will be a good shout. Good shout, but he hasn't really had a good record in the Championship. Great League One striker, record in Championship, not great. Should see if the pre-season's too better opponents as well. Yeah, very much so. Now we're in the Championship, we can bring those types of play we couldn't bring in League One. Those future stars that want to come in and play for Darren too. Yeah, very much so. And it's got to be honest, ruthless if we're going forward. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's got to be very ruthless. Flint isn't good enough when I see him, he's too static. Yeah. We'll love to sign a Kenny unrealistic. Love to sign unrealistic Vardy. Yeah. Don't need players over 33. We now need young blood. I agree. We'll take advantage of loans. Yeah, I think we probably will take advantage of loans. But it was interesting. It was sounding like today that Chansiri on TalkSport was sounding like he's going to go for it again. But in a different way. Thank you, mate, Glenn. Much appreciate it. Elliot Anderson will be class. Patterson Dempsey is relentless. Skill-wise, he will be able to compete. Yep, Sheffield should go back to its old school way of looking for some younger style. That lad from Newcastle, some of the lads from Newcastle that they don't want. Yep. We need to do a stream next month, maybe for transfer. It's already in the works, mate. There's already things lined up, ready to go in terms of streams. I will be taking there'll still be videos every day and the odd roundup video at the end of the week, but I will be taking it a little bit easy during the downtime while everything then ramps up again, kind of thing, if that makes sense. Everything's going to ramp up again, but I'm going to take a bit of a week to 2 weeks chilling. Not this week, probably the week after, but yeah, it will go mental. For me, defending match, Sheffield 1-1 play, final, Wembley, second leg, comeback, yep. Hey up, Aston, how you doing? I'm good, thank you. How are you? Thank you very much, Jed the Giant Chicken. I much appreciate that. That really does help. It will go into the baby fund, trust me. And Google guy, put this in the baby fund and thank for your endeavours. Wonderful season, guys. Thank you, Jez. I much appreciate it. And the comment you left on Dex's vlog, Dex worked very hard on that vlog. He was up quite late afterwards. It was great. Theo Walcott won't be back. Too old. Too old. You can have Elliot Anderson due to the camp league rules. We have to keep him for right. You got to keep him for 4 homegrown players, haven't you? Yeah. Unless you can get someone else in. Worst thing we could do is just to try and survive and let us have a good fight. Yep, true. Here comes the Vardy link. They're already out in the open. You'll be fine. You'll have a positive feeling and big home atmosphere. Exactly. David Graham. The great thing, I think, is more contact. I agree. It has re-energized Chansey. Yeah, you look at that hug with him and Volks. He really seen what the club could do. He's not had that energy of Wednesday being that up for it in a while. The game versus Peterborough, then the final. He really got it all going for him again. Just dropped in while Guyman worked to say thank you for everything you've done this season. Here and on talking. Cheers, Dan. Much appreciate that, mate. Have a good one on work. Don't work too hard. Chancellor's been on talk, but yeah, he has. He was talking to Simon Jordan, I think, and Jim White, if I remember correctly. Cheers, Jez. I do much appreciate that, mate. When does the transfer window open again? Good question. I cannot remember. I hate the keyboard. It always disconnects. Isn't it like 14th of June or something? It's something like that. It's like 14th of June or something like that. It's something intriguing. We didn't really attack when Barnsley went down 10 men. No, we didn't, but I think we were just trying to hold on for some reason. But hey, we got it done. That's the main thing. I'm more prepared for big deep in to concert our position in Championship. Yep. I'm good to hear that, mate. So I can't meet up this Friday because you've got stuff on and I think I've now got stuff on as well. We all deserve to rest our heads after that insane season. Yes. Leon Clark, no thank you. I also meant, yes, they were. We did it, mate. We only went and did it. We did, Harper. We absolutely got it. DM is great in transfer window. He got good connections. He got very good connections. We got 57 people watching. 40 likes. Let's get them up, please. July 5th. Thank you, DJ. Much appreciated. I knew I got that wrong. That didn't sound right. Get Carrier. No, thank you. Dex's vlog was brilliant. And also, go and watch Dex's vlog after this if you haven't done so. Really, really good. The edit, the talking at the beginning, his monologue he did was just so good. Championship is a Premier League too. Yep. Also have to be careful. This is the thing. I think Chansiri will go for it, but in a very cautious way. Because he knows what FFP is. He knows what he's done to him in the past. I can actually see him being really clever with how he does everything. I really can see him being really clever. Reading got in trouble. We got in trouble. And we don't want point deduction. It was interesting what Josh Windass said. It's great to get it all sorted on the pitch, but we need to get it sorted off the pitch. And I think he was talking about training ground stuff, trying to see if we can improve that. Because it could be a situation where we actually do get bits and pieces on the pitch in there's some really good free transfers up for grabs. Like really good if you can wheel and deal. And I think he will do. Loan market will be massive. So it'll be interesting. We'll look to bring George Hurst to field code on loan again. They give up pace. Don't know how they're faring the championship. George Hurst, I wouldn't mind, but with Leicester being in the championship, I think they'll need him. Not sure about Theo. I don't know why it didn't work right or not. I'm not sure. Personally, I don't want Vardy. Am I wrong? No, I understand that, mate. Dexter Worker should be Ockenor. They missed the bloody goal, though. Yeah, they did. Hey, Lolo. How you doing? This is the biggest feel-good factor since Carter. Very much so. And we went to I'll be waiting all summer for the Bayer contract announcement. Yeah, I think Byers and Windass are the ones we're waiting for, isn't it? I think Vardy will be good experience. He's 36. Yeah, that's the problem. Surely Vardy stays loyal to Leicester. I can see that. Billy Sharp. Funny that. If he can draw the line under losing 200 million, he has financial fair play injuries over with a championship club with huge fan base. Yep. I thought he would jive. It's all good. We'll work something out. Be good to catch up. Not seen in a couple of months. No, we haven't. Oh, yeah. 14th of... Is it 4? So it is the 14th of June. Wow, that was interesting. Imagine if the Thai Union food finally appear on our friends. Yeah, true. Death Vlog was absolutely beautiful. That monologue was... That monologue made me cry. I'm not going to lie. That monologue he did at the beginning made me cry. He's just so good at what he does at times. The editing is just key. He blew it out the water. Also, Around the Ground, Lee vlog is up. Go watch it. His Covent Garden vlog is up, and also his Match Day vlog is up. Go have a watch of that. Well, Lee from Around the Ground, really good. Watched that earlier today. I'd like to thank you and Dex and Worker for content. We're doing even more. We're getting it all sorted. Chelsea avoided and got around FFP by signing an 8-year contract. Yeah, I think that'll be gone. COD vlogs were good as well. COD vlogs. Nappers. Ben's had a very difficult year this year, and I'm really happy to see him on the shout. Shout out and doing well. He's had a really difficult year this year, and I'm glad to see him on the mend. I think Chansiri learned his lesson with more insight, even more funding could go along with. Yeah, very much so. I agree. I like COD vlogs. Yep, same. Better chance of being in the Premier League players and getting promoted. Very much so. So many Wednesday shirts around Donny since the Peterborough game. Really, that's funny. Hey up, Jake. Hope you're well, brother. What a day yesterday. Day over. Yeah, very much so. Mental day. Mental day. Really was. I'm so pleased for that all these records we broke and Peterborough come back. It all count for something. It did. I'm still in the end. Still for Adenir and Wilkes out this season. I know people will moan about Wilkes, but I think Wilkes will get a season just to see what he can do, or maybe till January. To be fair, I think he'll get a season, like to see how he does in January. If it doesn't work, then we'll get rid, because Wilkes is on actually quite a long deal. It would be interesting to see what we could get for him as well if we did sell him. Ian and Jake and chat, saw ahead this time, but boy, it was worth it. Yep. For me, McGuinness should be number one target. It was superb every time he played. He was. Wilkes is done now. Wilkes is done now, but he's also been injured. He's not. But I don't think when we signed Wilkes, he was fit. I don't think Wilkes has been fit ever since he's come into the club. I just don't think he's been fit at all. I think when we got him from Hull, he was already carrying a knock. I think they ran him into the ground and sold him to us. But Wilkes is 24. If you can get him up to speed and going again, then great. But we'll see. Football's interesting. We'll love to see Liam Delat on loan next season. Yeah, Liam Delat will be good. Mick Wilkes and Delat, that will be good. No point of me doing a Wednesday early table prediction. Table predictions will go in once the transfer window's shut, I think. Once the transfer window's shut, or thingy it. Striker defo requirement. Yep. Matt, Richard, Jamal, Leslie, Ryan Fraser, Conceal Film delivering to you guys myself. Great players. Really good players. They could be decent. I think Newcastle are going to be interesting next season, aren't they, mate? Because you're going to be in a position to get rid of some of the dev wood and bring in some really quality players just because you've got a Champions League money as well. Still can't believe it. Get in. Does anyone know what our pre-season friendlies are? Nope, nothing there. Half out. Anyone from talking when to go into parade tomorrow? I'm attempting to go with my little one, hopefully. We are attempting to go tomorrow, but I'm not sure yet. All up in the air. All depends on stuff because I've got to be very careful because it's my mother-in-law's birthday. So yeah, I can't do a couple of things and then do that, but we'll see. Adena and Wilt Brown, I keep them young out of those lot, Brown, but you must keep Dennis and Wilkes. Yeah, £200 for me. Need less than that last season. Yeah, I understand that. I do understand that. Again, though, I think it's going to be ruthless, but it'll be interesting. The valuation Sheffield now increased. Chances he'll be loving it. Yep, definitely. Well, that's what you want as an owner. As an owner of any business, if you do well, you want your business to show that. You know what I mean? Both injury prone, spent more time on the treatment table. Can she us going straight up? Can see us going straight up? Yeah. Be a bigger crowd if you played Bolton. Be a bigger crowd if you played Bolton, probably. Yeah, it would have been. To be fair, Barnsley did take like 20,000, and let's just remember, Barnsley, that 20,000 probably was all of what Barnsley had, kind of thing. I never got banned from Hillsborough, mate. What are you on about? I've never been banned from Hillsborough. I don't know where you heard that rumour, mate. I ain't banned from Hillsborough. I don't know where you heard that, but I ain't banned. Can see DM pulling in stones and good loan players. Have full faith in Dan Moore will bench you putting money on players and has a clear plan set out. Biz had been out the door since for August. Yep. I think Luton will be whipping boys, mate. To be fair, I think Luton will be whipping boys, to be fair. First time in 20 years, I really believe we can kick on now. Get to the Prem, good vibes. I think under Dan Moore it'd be good. Yeah, Barnsley for side of the place to travel. They did travel well. My sister-in-law and brother-in-law were there. And they said it was good atmosphere. It was really tough watching my little one because she was so conflicted. Yes, she's a Sheffield Wednesday fan, but she also wanted her aunt and uncles to do well, and that wasn't going to happen if either way as it went. If one team won, it was going to be hard, and she was really conflicted, bless her. So yeah, but it's gonna be an interesting summer. Not talking to you. I'm talking to my friend in the chat. Oh, okay, mate. Sorry, mate. Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry. No worries. I was gonna say I've never been banned from Hill, but that's what threw me a little bit. No worries, Greenacre. Has someone got banned from Hillsborough? Interesting. But the 58 people watching, 44 likes, get those likes in, please. I much appreciate it. Let's get those likes up, please. It's been one hell of a season. The channel has done stupidly well once again. Kind of thing. It's been really good. What is the expectation for Sheffield Wednesday in Championship? Is it console, mid-tail, slightly lower, aim higher? By the sounds of it, sounds like Chancery wants to aim higher. If we can get upper mid-table or higher, I think that would be a really good start. But I'm also realistic. It's going to be a lot harder than League One. But it all depends what we bring in. If we can bring in some of the players that we thought we were getting, kind of thing, in the Championship, there was some good players we were linked with in League One, and they did not come to Wednesday because we were in League One. And I think some of these players who were linked, one of them was Tom Cannon, who went to Preston. That deal was pretty much good to go, I think, from what I've heard. let's have a look. I got banned for Hilper for being too handsome. Oh dear. Mate, you don't have to keep retracting your comment. We're just saying if you need to talk to your mate in the chat, put the @ symbol in front, and then their username, and then it'll come up with the person you want to talk to, and then it'll do it. Don't need to keep reacting to your comment, bud. No need. You're all good, mate. Don't worry. Let's have a look. This is Sheffield wants a new approach, require scouting academy and major revamp. I think there's going to be a magic... I got a funny feeling there's going to be a major revamp at the academy. I don't know why. I've just got a funny feeling with things that have been said after that game. It makes me feel like there's going to be a massive revamp, and I hope it is. Can see Boffman signing some really good free agents. Got a feeling. Yeah, definitely. Jason Knight... Excuse me. Jason Knight from Derby. Good player. 20-year-old, first team. Will be interesting to see what they will want for him now. I could see them wanting a lot of cap for him. Consolidate in the league. Yep. Not really. I can't see him doing so. What do you think Chancey means when we're going for it? Time to spend or being delusional? I don't know. I don't know if he's been just the part of me that thinks he actually wants to go for it with Darren Moore. Because he's got a manager that he really wants to back and back properly. Because you've got to remember, Darren Moore hasn't really been back with a transfer budget. He's been back with wages, but not with a transfer budget. I think he's going to try and spend, but I think he's going to spend carefully. I think whatever they spend, they're going to make sure that there's a way of either recouping it back with young players. I think he's got to. I can't see us changing formation, to be fair. I think he'll keep the same people in, formation-wise. This manager will dictate the setup. Yep. I'm happy with just been chasing the championship now in top half. I think that'll be everyone's thing. Tom Cannon next season by any chance? I love Tom Cannon next season. What he went and did at Preston was really good. What we needed, really, just to get us over the line and finish goals. The one thing that we had the last 3 seasons... Oh, give me. The last 3 seasons, I would say, we've not had clinical finishers. We've had good finishers, but they're not clinical enough. Way too early for the championship table, exactly. Let's see what we get in first. Come October, we could know. Kind of thing. Hopefully, Leeds. Who do you think will do better, Leeds or Leicester? Leicester. Luton will be the whipping boys along with Sheffield United as their transfer embargo freeze for a period of time. Their transfer embargo's done. Sheffield United transfer embargo got lifted, mate. They are not transfer embargoed anymore. Their transfer embargo has been lifted. But for Sheffield United, it's just working out who can own the club. Because they're still looking for it. Brennan will come back from a very successful loan spell in League 2. Will send him out on loan in League 1. I can say that. Why did Deck cut short? Why did Deck cut Worthco short when he was about to bait in the vlogs? Do we get directed cut? I don't know if you get directed cut, mate. I think I understood why Deck did it. I didn't understand why Deck did it. He was trying to be gracious. I'm sure Clunky Rooster could do a job for us in midfield. It's way too early to hope it's Rangers. Moore didn't think so. What am I leading? Yep. Like, got banned for taking giant chicken. Yeah, I like that. Now caught up on the joke. That's funny. I don't think we could win the league. There's a lot of good clubs in there. You look at the team for next season. They are very good. Championship. Have they updated it? They may not have done. Teams 2023, 2024. Let's have a look. You got Plymouth, Ipswich, Wednesday. You got Birmingham, Blackburn, Bristol, Cardiff, Coventry, Huddersfield, Hull, Leeds, Leicester, Millwall, Middlesbrough, Norwich, Preston, Queen's Park Rangers, Rotherham, Southampton, Stoke, Sunderland, Swansea, Watford, West Brom. Some very big teams there. Some really, really good teams there, so I'll be interested. De Silva, who 24 just been released by Bristol City, has gone on a free transfer to Coventry, and that's a crack. That could be some of the best business of the window already. Hopefully Wilt can get fit and have a good next year. I hope so. Billy Sharp to DM4 or nonsense? I think Billy Sharp could go to DM4, you know. I reckon he could go back to Donny. I'd be interested to see what they do there. Let's have a look. Biggest support at League One final, 45k Sunderland. Playoff final winners next season. Fancy that ride again? Yep. Why not? Let's see what happens though. It's nice to be able to talk like this though. Now it's done because we've been wanting to talk like that for a while. It's interesting that Wilk said that 10 games in, the player thought they had done it, and the player thought they'd done it. That's interesting there. Give me that. This has been the most competitive championship in a long time. Yeah, it's going to be really difficult. Going to be hard. Some very big teams in there. Next season, 4 teams haven't been in the Premier League, and 3 teams haven't been in the top flight ever. Wow. Wow. That shows you how tough the championship is going to be next season. Guy Fawkes will mess with the fixture by shifting matches to Sunday midday or Sunday Monday evening. They got 300 and something of games next season in the championship and 248 in League One and League Two, so it'll be interesting where they do it. Sheffield Wednesday fan versus Sheffield United trouble. Yep. Jamie Vardy coming back to early prediction from bookies around 12th place. I can't see Jamie Vardy being it. I just can't. I think surely will be enough next season. Mind you, top half will be nice to open our account. Yep. West Brom surely nailed on for that. West Brom are in trouble. West Brom are not in a good position financially. It's something stupid like it's $7,000 a day they're having to spend on a loan they took out. West Brom need to sell. Their finances don't look good. Another thing we need to be really, really interesting. We haven't released our accounts yet. I think every club has released their accounts except us. And I don't want to go negative Nancy. I don't want to go through all that, but we do have release our accounts late. We know that. But accounts have not been released yet, so it'll be interesting to see how much we lost and how much chance series having to. But we'll see how it goes. Can't understand under an F8 chance next year. It's going to be very tough. Yep. Brilliant atmosphere when Rangers came. It was hard for me to say that because I've got Celtic ties. But yeah, it was. Sign 4 or 5 youngsters that can hold their own championship, but potentially improve some of the better play, keep improving. Therefore, we need to sign another person like a Barry Bannon, ready to replace Barry Bannon when the time comes. Hey up, Carl. How you doing, mate? Bring back Zhao? Maybe. Walton looks like a player at Blackburn. Yeah, he does. I think we're going to get a keeper in. I really do think we're going to get a keeper. Never mind, Bardi. Passed it. How about Antonio? B. Maybe. Not sure why people are on the Vardy train. We owe him nothing. We're all Wednesday, aren't we? Very much so. Evening nappers, how you doing, bud? Good vlog early. I watched your vlog early. Cracking vlog. And thank you very much, mate. I hope you're on the mend, mate. I really do. Because it sounds like that marathon you did was cracking. Give some love to Cov Vlogs in the chat, please. Does excellent content. Excellent vlogger. There's not much he doesn't know about League One. I hope Fleetwood are in an okay position for next season, mate, with everything that's happening off the pitch. I really do. Let's have a look. Hello, bro. Not sure why people are on the Vardy train. I've read that. Lucas Zhao. Where was that? Lucas will be good. Signing 2 things, injury and attitude. Blake, he wouldn't come back to play European football now. What's that? The Owls accounts do come in really late. We have an extension on our account. We have done for most of the times that we've done it. We've had an extension on accounts. Our accounts are normally the last ones in. So it'll be interesting to see what happens So yeah. Michael Brown, Billy Sharp said in an interview 2 seasons ago he would even confronted time for Sheffield went to prove them wrong and went to league. Yeah, true, very much so. Cod Vlogs, love the guy. A lot of love for Napper, which is brilliant. I love that. Chance 2 said he each year survived in the champion. He just wasted money. You have to try and get out of it or not bother. Not sure if he changed. We'll see. Need to loan Shipton out now. Get minutes. Yep. Hey Mark, how you doing? Oh, you're saying hey to Nappers. Evening mate, what a bloody game yesterday. Amazing game yesterday. Crazy content in the players have been crazy good. It has been really good. Thanks mate, appreciate that. Glad you enjoyed the vlog. Nappers and his mum. Lots of love for Nappers and his mum. Napper's mum is lovely and Nappers is amazing. We had some really good stuff with doing the football vlogger podcast, didn't we, Nappers? And Jake's awesome. Jake's just a lovely bloke. Even though Lincoln he did bait me a little bit with Lincoln. At least I have to play Lincoln next season, but it is a good day out, actually. Enjoy your video club. Are you a Wednesday fan now? Wednesday, love Nappers. Nappers knows there is an open invitation for him to come to Hillsborough whenever he likes. Whenever Nappers is at Hillsborough, he gets treated really well because he just puts everything in the right thing. So if you want to go to a couple of championship games next season, Nappers, more than welcome. Do some ground hopping. Give my best to Jake. I think we got to get mainly. I think we have to go mainly British. Don't see the work better than foreigners. Maybe. Get yourself healed. That will look after you. Yeah, like I said. Wouldn't touch Joe, Antonio Vardy. We need to start looking at ex-old players. For nostalgia, we need younger players. Yeah, we need to start getting players who we can put resale value on. We need to get players who can be sell-on value. Exactly. I think Ipswich will be surprised packing the championship by the way they finished strongly in the league. One collar, Chatterton, top goal scorer in the league when they have a recruitment well. Yeah, very much. I love it when they win and Lincoln lose. Punt report when they are in for McGuinness. Is that even possible? Cardiff are not in a good position financially. It sounds like Cardiff need to sell to buy anything next season. He's already put his club up for sale that he owns in Belgium. So I would love to get McGuinness in. I don't think it would take much convincing on the player side. He enjoyed his time. It would be interesting to see how much they'd want him to go for. Like, let's have a look how much he's actually worth. And now, remember, when you go on Transfer Marketplace, it's all perceptions, what they say. But Transfer Marketplace had got him at around 3.5 million. Now, he joined then, they reckon the market value when he joined Wednesday and back to Cardiff was about 1.2 million. So, 3.5 million for a striker. They might need a little bit more than that. But, yeah. It will be good. Love to see Vardy next season. I'm not sure about Vardy. Vardy's one of those ones that I'm not sure about, to be fair. Nostalgia. Why is it euros? Oh, aye, it is euros. Duh. On there. What's that in pounds? Yeah, it's euros, isn't it? Duh. 0.5 million euros in pounds. So it's about 3.2. So about 3.2 million. Yeah, good point. It is in thingy. Swansea could be good. I'd love to go get Morgan Whittaker from Swansea. I'm not going to lie. I'd love to go get Whittaker from Swansea. That will be a good one. Swansea are in a situation where they're not going to have a manager, though, so they're going to have interesting bits. Yeah, it's all on Transfer Market. Yeah, I agree. Someone said you were... I'm guessing you're talking CNYC. Cardiff aren't in a good position. I think McGuinness only has a year left. I think you're right, actually. I do actually think you're right that he's only got a year left. Because I remember looking at that thinking yeah, he's out of contract in 2024. This might be the point where they sell him on. This might be the point where they sell him on. Jordan Story, let's have a look what's he at the minute. Championship. Nice to be able to go into championship now. Preston. What's Jordan Story's contract situation? Jordan Story is about June 30th, 2025, so they'd need a little bit more. They'd need a little bit more there. McGinnis would be perfect second goalkeeper cover. We do need goalkeeper cover. That is right. We do need goalkeeper cover. I don't know where we get cover yet. Who will you let go? Oh God, I don't know. I really don't know. I think Hunt's gone. I think Gregory's probably gone. Brownie might be kept to the backup. I hate to say it, I think Stockdale's done, but I love him to give him a coaching role. Should poach Derby Young'uns? Yeah. We should go and get Derby County's academy man. Their academy man is just been let go, and he's really good. He's really good. So we'll see. Sorry, I'm behind the live, but I did agree with both major talking points. If you watch the pen about Hickling, he captured Gregory's knee. First one, definitely red card. Both feel good. Yeah, it's fine. Cover your ears, Napper, but I'd take off the chairman from Fleetwood. Yep, I would take him. Really good player. I don't know what's going to happen with Fleetwood because of the whole situation with their owner. I know it's been said that everything's a bit... I'm intrigued to see what, and if anything comes out about it, but I know Nappers have got a lot of time for their owner because he's been really good with him, and I can't say fair enough. If an owner's like that and lets you do stuff, it's what you want. Whoever left the manager is given Vardy, they will probably look to offload him. Should we rebuild with a younger squad, ideally for Sheffield Wednesday? Yep, take Story. So either we can undercut Cardiff for McGinnis or get him on a free next season. Either way, we could take him away to the... Yep, I agree. As you know, Morgan Whittaker was amazing. Argyle, great away, great for a touch, and great in front goal. Only problem is Swans want 3 million. Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot, which is annoying. But he was great for you. I actually thought when he went back, he was gonna derail his season a little bit. Any Govs Jana podcast to listen to. There's the Argyle way. They're not bad. You reckon we could get Vardy? Wages would be too much. Wages would be way too much for me. Hi Mark, great to see you boy back in the championship. Yeah, it is good, isn't it? Isn't Derby County's academy in the move with the restrictions they've had since they only got 1 point in the league? It is indeed. Their academy is not doing great at all. Hello, Greenacre. You are, mate. Glad us and Plymouth Literature went up in the end. Yep, same. Do you think we'll get James back? Controversial one. I think James is a good player, but I don't know if he's a good championship player. But under Darren Moore, he seems to have done well. I think James could get brought. The top three all went up. They did. Agree, Argyle, attractive boy to the automatic. Glad we could get over the line eventually. Yeah. James, I'm not sure. Yeah, steal everything from there like they steal everything when they relegated us. Yep. After Sheffield United, Leeds and Derby, my next hated club. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Derby. They do my head in. Massively. Do my head in. I've been going for an hour. Jesus Christ. This debrief has gone so fast today, which is lovely. Yeah, I'll be intrigued to see what Wednesday do in the summer. I'll be intrigued to see what we do. We do need new fullbacks. Get James if we can. What about Flint? Flint, for me, 33, and he's a little bit static for me. A little bit static, but we'll see what happens. It depends which way we go. Oh, wait up. When they put the reaction from Atty and Rob when it happened, which is nice to see. Enjoyed the evening. we're on our way. We are definitely on our way. I can't wait for next season. Hang on, I'm just going to watch it because I haven't seen Atty and Rob's commentary stuff, and it's really good by the sounds of it. Here it comes. Oh, lovely. I love to see the big man celebrating. I love that. I absolutely love seeing Atty New Hugh celebrate. That's fantastic. I miss Atty New Hugh. More, hang on a minute. I need light because the natural light is dying. My lights are not on. Ooh. What's going on here? Come on. My lights don't want to work. There we go. That's one. Where's my other one? Oh, I'll have to go with that one then. Let's have a look. Still reckon Ramsey on loan from Liverpool. Yeah, that could be good. Transfer window is 14th of June or July, we said, I think. Someone said. Transfer market is 14th of June. Looking forward to when the fixture come out as well. Have you seen that? I have seen the Volks dance. Very good. I don't think he was expecting that to go live. I like this channel more. I do watch Argyle podcast at the moment. I'm waiting for news that our manager. I'm waiting for the news that our manager left. He hasn't yet, but this normally happens to us. Yeah, there is rumours that Swansea want him in there. There is rumours that Swansea actually want to go and get Schumacher, which would be a massive blow for you. Lawton, that said, we need a new fullback. Yep. What do you think of Smith? Do you reckon it'll be good enough for the Championship? Don't know. I don't know. I'll take brick bites, but I do like Argyle. League One team promoted. The Championship, reckon this is... Luckily, that light does not flash like it used to. I fixed it. Let's have a look. Love Atty New. He always plays like Messi when his contract is expiring. We're going to have our yearly when is the kit out. Yep, and you'll have your yearly. Punk Chef went and bought a kit to show you what it all looks like. And so the reason why I do kit reviews, right? A lot of people don't get why I do the kit reviews. A, I like shirts. I'm a shirt collector. B, a lot of the foreign owls will watch my kit reviews to know what the sizing's like to get them. That's why I do it. Shuey had got a long contract, but they give a big amount of money in compensation to him to get it through. It could be a massive payout for him. Constantly, I may be tempted to let Johnson go. Johnson, I think, will go. I think he'll be one of the ones that we say thank you for your service, but we need to be brutal and let you go. Thank you, mate. I much appreciate that, Kai. Not here yet. We'll be in December. December will be a very busy time for me, but when December comes, I am planning on putting some videos out that are pre-recorded, just in case. But I much appreciate that, Kai. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, I think you're spot on with all of them, Sheffield Wednesday fan. Yeah. Flint, no. Champ, Hunt, gone. Greg may be gone. Fizzy, probably gone. Brown might be gone. The rest, I give news on and give their coaching note. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's good shout, actually. I think that's a really good shout. Right, guys, I'm going to go because I've been going for an hour. And I've got my little one on my own tomorrow, which is going to be fun because she's been She's been good. You reckon we'll push again? Maybe. Should be 2027. He's a toffee at heart. 2027. There could be a massive deal there. The problem is if Everton went down and they said they didn't want to keep Dyche, you could have seen him go there. Maybe. I do love Mar, but I think he's see you, Punk. Been a cracking season. I wasn't talking to my friend. I wasn't talking with my friend. Sorry, I meant this person said you were banned. No, I'm not banned, mate. I am not banned from Hillsborough. I've got a clean record with Hillsborough. No, I'm not banned from Hillsborough, mate. Not at all. One of the reasons I can't get to games as much is my health. My health is not great, mate. Whoever said they'll ban, I'm on Twitter. Tell them to message me. Put them together. Try not to let the dog eat pajamas. Yep. We need some pace. Take care, mate. Have a good one, people. And I'll see you in